Hello everyone, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we currently have, 9 hearts? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I was holding the controller up to the screen to block off the extra hearts I hadn't counted. So yeah, remember King Zora from Ocarina of Time? Yeah, this is King Zora, King Doraphan. He's huge, just like King Zora from Ocarina of Time. Oh, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Doraphan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at it, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link? That champion? So that's why I have heard your name before. What a wonderful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I lost my memory. Oh, come again? You say you have lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha. You do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Oh my god, this voice is actually really hard to do. Hang on, I need a drink. Do you see that statue? Just gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form, still not jog all memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh? Yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. Wahaha, that is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varvuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Doraphan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not yet discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? Sorry, he is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and bond together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. The Divine Beast Varvuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as soon as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very great danger. That divine beast is crying out once again. And now we finally get to see the divine beast, Vah-Ruta. Oh, she's such a beautiful thing, though. Oh my gosh. She is such a beautiful thing. Look at that beautiful creature. It's an elephant. Oh, I just love elephants, okay? I don't know why. I just love elephants. The divine beast, Vah-Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the divine beast. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs... Gosh, this voice is so hard. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through them to stop them. Sagan, who is quite a shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we cannot safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Haha. Link, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. Oh, I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous, haha. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. Custom armor painstakingly crafted for each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. Also, notice the Mushu, or whatever his name was, over there. As soon as he gave me that, he freaked out. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Doraphan! Muzu, surely you did not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Prince Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relation with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. Humph. That Mizu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Mizu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Valruda, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Mizu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Mizu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Oh God, I can finally stop that voice. That voice hurt. Holy crap. That was rough, let me tell you. That was rough. It took them a moment to load in. I don't care what you say. Mizu, please listen. Hey, you came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Mizu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Mizu, though you never knew it. He was ever in Mipha's heart. Mipha. Here we go. As Link looks upon Mipha's statue, he remembers. Divine Beast Varuda.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
Mipha's grace.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
She is madly in love. Like, wow. What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quibbling like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall teach you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. And Beast Varvuda. Save your lies for another Zora. Without any solid proof, I have no choice but to assume you are a lying scoundrel. If you are truly Lady Mipha's beloved, then prove it. So, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, as well as anything else you wish to know. Oh yeah, that's right. So, we were given the Zora armor. And the Zora armor, as it says, is custom armor that is painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. It fits us like a T. Mizu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothing is going to make me... Huh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made the special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You've always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help us save all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. Humph. I would never imagine she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall teach you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Plymouth Mountain, and there you will find Shadowback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lynel. He's a man-beast, that one. The beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you could gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Actually, I only really need 4. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Plymouth Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful! Haha! Together we shall stop that Divine Beast onslaught. Plymouth Mountain. Or Plymouth, something like that. It's something like that. Yeah, it's Plymouth Mountain. I keep saying Plymouth. Wearing the Zora armor allows you to swim up waterfalls. Alright then. So there's actually a couple of waterfalls that we can swim up. The first one being this one here, which is where we're going to start at. Because we don't want to swim up this one right away. So we're going to start by... Well, first off, we need to actually go down here so that we can get to the waterfall. So... But there's also something else that we might be able to do. I'm not sure if the area is going to be flooded or not. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But basically this armor makes it so that we can swim up the waterfalls without any issue. It also does increase our swim speed, but unfortunately our swim speed just is not enough to get to the waterfall right now. Not just swimming anyway. So, however, if we swim over here, just like so, and climb up here, what we can do is use the fact that we're now here to get closer to the waterfall and thus get up it. Because like I said, our swim speed just isn't enough to get to the waterfall, unfortunately, so that's the one problem that this has. So, swim up. Whoops. Link, turn around. There you go. I love the swimming up the waterfall thing. It's awesome. And then we just glide over here. Artie Bass. I will not take that apparently. Swim up. And when we get to the top, we should be able to obtain something else that's really cool. Something that will help us swim just a tad bit faster. Yep, cool, we can do it. Because this area is not covered in water. Actually might still be a little difficult though, because we have to get out there. And that involves a little bit of climbing. Well, let's try it. We should just be able to climb right up here without any actual climbing need. And then, if you remember, in Toto Lake, is what the thing said, the Zora helm rests. Da-da-da-da! Zora headgear made from dragon scales. Increases your swimming speed and allows you to use the spin attack. Alright, nice. So let's sort our inventory so that we get this all together. Now with the Zora helm we're even faster, and while we're swimming we can do spin attack, which is cool. So now we swim even faster. The trick here is we actually don't want to use the Zora helm. We want to keep our Thunder helm on. Really all the way up until we get into Varuda, basically. Once we're inside Varuda, we won't really need it. So, but yeah, now we can make our way off to Plymouth Mountain. Plymouth Mountain. I keep saying Plymouth. Plymouth Mountain, which is right over here, and we actually need to reach McCall Lake over here. So once we get over here, because we can't climb up here at all because of our lack of ability to climb because of the rain. There's Varuda over there. Now we can get a real good look at Varuda over there. Holy crap. That is the divine beast Varuda right there. How about that? So that's the East Reservoir Lake and Varuda. So let's just keep going this way. There are a couple of hardy radishes here, so I'll grab those along the way. And then we'll make our way up to Plymouth Mountain, which looks like we don't need to go up any more waterfalls to get to. I remember going up McCall Lake and stuff, but it looks like going up that waterfall allowed us to get here without needing to go up those. So in that case, time to equip some armor. Because we're about to face a Lynel. And here's the thing about this. I'm going to go ahead and have some fun with this. And I'm actually going to fight this thing. So, because we are going to need Lynel stuff later on for some of the upgrades. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to fight this thing while we're up here. Oh boy. There it is. It's like, look at the shock arrows. And if you didn't have the Thunder Helm, he, would, kill you. Pretty much straight away. Because this guy will shoot up and over this rock here. Bam! The trick here is that I have the Thunder Helm. So his shock arrows do nothing to me. Ow. Grab the shock arrow, or not. Flurry rush. Flurry rush. Get those perfect dodges in. Because we're going to need to do... we're definitely going to need that perfect dodge. Oh my god, I am dodging so well. Like, what the heck? I never dodge this well. Ow. That hurt. I can just get him right in the face. Oh! I've never dodged that before. That was cool. Well, that didn't work out. Nice! Flurry rush. I don't have a bow out, that's why I was unable to shoot him earlier, and I just now realized. Shoot him right in the face. This is cool. Mount him. And this allows me to deal damage without losing durability. At least that's what I've heard. That prevents you from losing durability during the mounted strikes. Die! Oh, crap. I did not perfect dodge that at all. Don't even have the controller in my hand at the moment. Hang on. Dodge! Well, at least I'm blocking. It's better than nothing. Go ahead and do that. Mount on top of him. Go ahead and land a few hits while I'm on it. Oh my god, this is so freaking hard. This is awesome though that I'm doing this. I'm such freaking low power. I honestly did not expect to do this well. Nice! Get that flurry rush going. Okay. Ancient battle axe. Whoops, hang on. I need to eat. So I normally wouldn't recommend fighting this guy, especially if you have the Thunder Helm already equipped like this. Because, I mean, what's the worst that he does? Shoot you with shock arrows? Ow. You know? That really is pretty much the worst that he's gonna do to you. Why are you crouching? Don't crouch! Pop! Nope, not in the face. Does not count as the face. Hoop! 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 Oh shoot. If you miss the first one, it can be hard to catch either of the other two. Hoop! Ah, frick. Well, I was perfect dodging, like, every time, but now I'm just, like, missing. Ow. This is what I want. I want you to do that, and then I want to shoot you in the face, or not. Die! Nice! I forgot to take a picture. Frick. Lynel horns. Lynel hoofs. And I need to take a picture of all three of these things. I do not have them yet. Lynel shield. Lynel bow. It's not a savage Lynel bow, just a regular Lynel bow. Savage Lynel bows are something we'll encounter later when we kill stronger Lynels. And a Lynel sword. And all three of these things look absolutely epic when Link is carrying them. Lynel bow, Lynel sword, and drop that and replace it with the Lynel shield. There we go. Whoops, that is not the Lynel shield. There we go. We have the entire Lynel set now. Nice. Alright, well, since the Lynel is dead, all that remains really is just running around collecting shock arrows from this area. It's really all there is to it at this point. So I guess I'll just go ahead and do that kind of off camera. You know, finish up, well, never mind, that board's gone. You know, getting these shock arrows down off these trees. Really annoying that they're up here on these trees like this. And I will just keep an eye on my shock arrows as I'm collecting these. But yeah, with that amazing Lynel victory, I think this is actually a pretty good spot to end off the episode. So, I do hope that you have been enjoying. If you have, feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist in case you have missed any episodes. Or maybe this is just the first episode you've seen and you want to catch up. Basically, if you want to catch up, really. I could just simplify it down to that. So, that said, I guess I will see you all next time. See you later.